of the game. His brilliant catch in the cover position running back to get rid of Afridi. So Aqib Jabir has the ball in the hand, and it's a good afternoon to Barry Richards.
Yes, and what an afternoon in prospect. It's a real in-between total, this one, a tough one for a captain, the fielding side, and also for the batsmen. They've got time to play themselves in, but it's really not one of those ones where if you're chasing 270 or 280, you know you have to go after the bowling from the very beginning. Here you can play yourself in a bit, but in doing that, might just give the advantage back to the bowlers, and it can lead to a very, very interesting afternoon.
Aqib Jabir to bowl the first ball to Ganguly, and right on the spot straight away, which is what he and his teammates are going to have to do this afternoon. They can't afford any bad overs.
Afternoon.
Against Sri Lanka in 1997, 1998. He's 4 years of age. He knows that they don't need to lose any early wickets. So he's prepared to wait for the loose balls, try and put them away. Last ball of the first over, and it's a maiden, none for none.
Very hard to bowl to.
Well, that's not orthodox. Probably indicates just how slow the wicket is. He was trying to force that from the back foot because they had a wide or a backward square leg rather than a fine leg the first 2 runs of the innings. For runs here, and they won't have to run too many of them either. He's such a good timer of the ball. That really is an imperious shot. Just stood up on the toes. It wasn't a particularly bad ball. Similar length to the one previously, but this time just a little shorter, and that gave the batsman enough time to get into position and stroke it through the covers.
Yes, beautifully struck this. Watch this, straight off the middle of the bat, just angling it into the gap. Doesn't hit the ball hard at all. Such as his timing.
And there's a deep backward square leg. That will be close. He's given it. No, he hasn't. He's just handing the cap back to the bowler. Hasn't that set the people in the crowd and the commentary box alight? 6 runs from the over. That's a good shot. That's the sort of quality you can expect from a player like Ganguly. As Barry described last over, it's not a big flow of the bat, but he got the arms loose that time. There's a bit more of a flow, but really it was all about balance, position and timing.
Yes, that's a magnificent shot. Boy, this just races past the fielder. He just didn't have far to go, perhaps just a couple of yards, but so well as it timed. And on the...
Temperature has risen. Oh, that's a short ball and a bad one too. You can't bowl short to this fellow, particularly when you've only got 3 fielders on the leg side, one of whom is catching behind the wicket. One is at mid-on and the other one's at backward square leg. There is an absolute paddock out there at mid-wicket.
Well, this is a terrible delivery, really, especially to a player of that class. You can see where this pitch is. It's short, it's down the leg side. Sachin Tendulkar, no trouble dispatching that one. He's got no protection on that side, and really Mahmood, he got
fine partnership. And that's through the covers again, beautifully timed, so sweetly timed, running away to the fence for 4. Or has he flicked it inside? We'll have to wait and see.
Well, this is going to be touch and go. Did the ball touch the boundary rope when Inzamam pulled it back? Or did he pull it back just before it touched the rope? Again, Ganguly finding the gap on the offside. Again, a lovely piece of timing. Yes, that's a boundary. It's touched the rope, no doubt about that.
Captaining Pakistan, first tournament for him. That's another fine shot. It's going to be 4 runs. And this is one-way traffic at the moment.
Well, he's already played some fine shots in this knock. This is another majestic blow off the back foot. Terrific balance. He plays the shot, head right on top of the ball.
Out of their 50. Oh, beautifully timed. Look at that shot. Going to be another 4. He just pushed that one and it's gone for 4. What a lovely shot.
Well, this to me is the shot of his innings so far. This is an area where he wasn't so strong. He's worked a lot on his batting of late, Sourav Ganguly. But he can play away on the onside again. Look where he meets the ball. Just under that eye level, just under the chin. Gets terrific timing. He's really splitting the field here. He's getting the gaps. And when he bowls to Tendulkar, he concentrates on that line, leg stump, middle and leg stump.
Down the way it comes, Tendulkar, and it's going to be a 6. To long on, no question about that. The moment he'd hit it, it was gone. A towering 6, a magnificent shot. Brings the crowd to their feet.
Well, excellent footwork here from Tendulkar. He's really got stuck into this one. Lovely follow through, and the ball has gone many a mile over the boundary line. Good clean strike.
Freely. We may well see Amir Sohail being thrown into the fray today with his left arm spinners. Pakistan bowling looking woefully short at the moment. That's a bad ball. And he gets away with it, just a single. Some runs here. And he's now 1 run short of his 6,000. Plays it very fine.
Now this is the appeal in the previous over. Take a look. Oh, from this thing, it looks as if it's kissed the glove on the way. Take another look at it, because that's why Sachin, Mushtaq and the keeper went up a little.
And that's Sachin Tendulkar's 50. 39 times he's got to 50 in one-day internationals. It's his 3rd one in succession in the Independence Cup. He really has been such a valuable player. Probably a leading candidate for World Tel. My aim is to get a couple of quick wickets. Oh, and that's a big one. That's a maximum again. Goodness me, that is a long hit. That is his 3rd 6, and they've all been 4th 6, in fact. And the 100 comes up, 102 for no wicket. Position, there you see it. And again, he's gone again. Exactly the same shot, and another maximum. Poor old Mushtaq. Exasperation on his face. And he's not the lone bowler that's had that. There's a few of them out there.
The same result too, same shot, same result. And Mushtaq coming into some stick here. And Sachin Tendulkar reaching out for that one. He wasn't there, but managed to reach out there and middling it and getting the maximum out of that shot. Came out to bat. They've really taken this Pakistani attack to pieces.
And that'll be a race to the boundary too. He hasn't timed it, premeditated stroke, but he's got enough on it to get it to the mid-wicket boundary for another 4. So Sachin Tendulkar really getting a little bit cheeky now. He's premeditating when he wants to hit a four. He's so good, even if he doesn't hit in the middle, it goes for four.
Yes, and I think one can see in his body language that he's enjoying it. And this was one of the shots which one can say was a slog to the Pakistanis.
Again, they settle for the single.
Being let down.
And that's a beautiful shot. That could be four. So Sachin Tendulkar, plenty of runs on the leg side, now one on the offside. Mansour's first over costing 9, 136 for no wicket.
That's what has happened so far today. Pakistan batting first.
Well, runs are coming very easy for these Indian batsmen, and it's easy to see why. It's a pleasure to sit and watch a player like Sachin Tendulkar. The way these two players are playing, it doesn't look as though they're going to make any errors.
Really not much room for error for the bowlers. They've packed the offside field for Sachin against the left-hander, and then he bowled on leg stump.
Good player, always look in position, plays his shots in front of him most of the times.
You've seen some pretty good players in your time, Gary. Where would you put Sachin?
I've seen a lot of him in the last year or so, and I think that he, at the present moment, must be classed as the best player in the world at the present moment.
It was interesting to see Sir Donald Bradman interviewed in Australia last year. He made the comment that, not having seen himself play, he imagines that Sachin looks a little bit like he must have looked when he was playing.
Well, it's very difficult to make a comment to that because I've never seen Sir Donald, but I've seen a lot of good players in the past, and he certainly matches up to any of them that I've seen. He is a player that seemed to be able to play any shot when he wants to. He gets into position so easily.
And Prabhakar. And that's going to be four more. Nothing going right for the Pakistan bowlers and fielders at the moment. Bit of frustration for Afridi, and the Kingfisher girls just about beside themselves with excitement.
And he's certainly a very promising player.
It's bowled him round his legs. Well, Tendulkar just trying to tuck it around the corner. Lost a little bit of balance there. He almost got his feet tangled up as he tried to tuck it around the corner. The ball drifted in towards leg stump and then pitched and straightened. And the innings of Sachin Tendulkar has been curtailed at 95, bowled around his legs by Shahid Afridi.
Very good delivery for the kind of shot that he was trying to play. The ball was too full up and he was trying to turn it and misjudged the length of the ball and the line.